We always get up here every single month and we talk about bills being paid. Here we are making more bills and we're not paying the bills that we already have. I got a phone call Friday and it says, I've called everybody in the village. I can't get any response. I've been calling the public works director and I think I'm getting played games with. Here is a bill here that we have made. One bill is for 12/14/2023. The other bill is for 8/31/2023. It is for Moscow Designs. Beautiful Christmas ornaments, I must say myself. They cost us $65,000 that the vendor is looking for payment as of Friday. And I do have the information here, so I do have fact check. I had her send me the email so everyone can have a copy and see this. We are not paying our bills. Yeah, we got the bag, but it must be empty because we ain't paying no bills here. $65,000 for Christmas lights. Again, they're beautiful. $40,000 for meat electric, $40,000 plus. To be exact, $40,518.88. And this came from the account receivable young lady, Kristen Daly. So this is not a lie. $40,000. We wonder why we can't get street lights. We're not paying our bills. Meat refuse to come here to service us. You say they do the work, then pay them. Let's pay these people. We're not paying them. On top of that, we have a bill for $19,899.60. They are for 122 banners of North Street. For everybody's
quiet, please.
Now I wonder where these banners are going to go. Somebody tell me. 122 banners, they all can't fit here. So they must going to go up and down the street on Simply. You want to talk about money being spent recklessly? Here it is. Pay your bills first, and you can do whatever you want to do as long as it's approved by the board. Get approval first. Stop spending our tax dollars just like it's willy-nilly. It's not. And you want taxes to go up. When I came here 17 years ago, $2,300 in property taxes. I'm at 69 plus. For what? For what? Stop taking my tax dollars and playing games with them. This is what I'm talking about. And then you want to say it's not true? Here it is, right here. And the email was sent to the Public Works Director. Thank you.
Mayor, may I be recognized? First off, what we're not going to do is disrespect the Public Works Department by trustees that's never even been to the yard. You've never even been down there.
Okay.
You trustees spend your time calling my employees instead of directly calling me. And then you want to stand up here and discredit the work of the Public Works Department.
I don't have to call you.
I didn't interrupt you when I interrupt you when you spoke. Now you want to sit up here because we're at a meeting and bash the Public Works Department, the reason why you got water in your house today. Something we're not going to do. As it relates to Mead, we spend money for our electric to ensure that the safety of the community. When we got here, most of these light poles were exposed. The wiring was exposed. Most of them were missing. Most of them didn't have bases, caps, or covers. Half the lights didn't even work. Yep. So before you mention the Public Works Department, get it correct. Because I've never said anything to any of you trustees that I feel that was disrespectful about the job that you do here. But what you will not do is disrespect the Public Works Department, because these people are here every day. I'm out here with them to do the work of the people. Next time you have a discrepancy or one of the residents have a discrepancy for whatever reason they called you for, I don't know, direct them to me, please.
Excuse me.
No, that concludes.
Excuse me.
Thanks.
Excuse me. If you come over to Public Works, you can't get in. So don't tell me where I don't go. I can't gain interest when you come to Public Works. Everybody want to know why you're there. They're calling everybody so that they can come over there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. As I said, I'm not talking to you, ma'am.
Okay.
Say that. Say that.
1 second.
Again.
Let's have
this lady called me. I didn't call her. I don't go out here looking for discrepancies. This lady called me and emailed me this information. So it's not like somebody's trying to jump on you. If you do your job, you don't have to call me. I'm done talking. I need.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Can I say something? If you go to page 9 on your warrant list, that invoice that you're referencing, you're voting on that tonight. The other invoice that they pay in cash, we have receipts for that as well. So we're not paying the vendor. If you all vote on it tonight, they will be paid. It is already on the warrant list.
I need to be recognized.
Yep, go ahead.
So the point of the matter is this. We do not have the receipts and we do not have the documentation. You know, it baffles me how many you sit here and you say, well, I got the receipts. Well, please show us. Like I stated, we do not have the receipts. We have not received financial statements showing where we are as a village since September. We have a jumbotron right here that we use for everything else. If we have, show us on the jumbotron so us and the rest of America can see where you all sent the trustees the financial statements, the credit card statements. We have not received credit card statements since last year around this time. At one point, when Trustee Belcher asked for them, the director, Tanjanique, stated, we cut the credit card off. Trustee Belcher said, okay, can you just show us where we cut the credit card off? We still haven't received any proof showing that we cut the credit card statements off. Here's the jumbotron, show it to us, where you sent it to the trustees, showing us proof where we cut off the credit card statements. I find it strange that the credit card is supposed to be cut off, but yet every month we're sitting here and we're voting on a credit card statement. Seems ridiculous how we vote on a credit card statement when there is no credit card. Again, RFPs, they continue to say, oh, well, they do the work, pay the people. If they wanted these people to be paid, one, they'll pay them like they do everybody else. They don't wait on us typically, so they shouldn't start waiting today. That's one. Then secondly, if we want them to get paid, let's be transparent. We all here, what's the problem with RFPs? We've been asking for RFPs since the start. Bring the people up here and let them bid for the jobs so we know what work is being done and how much we're paying for the work. Again, we continue to be silent. You sit up here and say what we can and cannot say. The fact of the matter is we all just want the paperwork. We don't want to sit here and be belittled by the staff with the things that you done prepped them to say before the meet. We're really sick of that. All we really want is the receipt. Send it to us. Put it on the website. We don't even have to keep discussing it. Put it on the website so every resident in here can see the receipts. America, ask this lady and the administration for receipts. Provide them to us. And stop expecting us to vote on things that we cannot see. Nobody, no smart person with intelligence vote on something that they cannot see, like the blind leading the blind. That's what will not happen. So I'm going to say again, I'm going to say, if we are provided with the receipts, residents, we're provided with bids, we won't keep having this dog and pony show that they keep creating. We'd be able to revoke what we came here to do. We came here for the business. Residents are ready to go home. Again, provide us with the receipts, provide us with the RFPs, and let's pay the people that we owe first before continuously mismanaging the money and making bills. We're not paying the lights, but they paying for first class flights. Make it make sense. Thank you.
The lights are on. Sure. One, we receive an electronic warrant list because it includes ACHs, it includes wires, and in addition to that, credit card charges. I stated that the Fifth Third card that was issued by Fifth Third only was either canceled or suspended by whoever had administrative access. I will repeat that again. You can go and watch the video again. I did not say anything about Amex. Those are two different issuers. Please be clear about that. So if you still have a statement that is referencing that, you have statements that you receive every month, financials, since September. I also provided them to the judge in the case, so I am not lying, and you can check your email.
And did we win?
Yeah, we did.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Though.
One day you say we're not giving you financials, then you come in and tell us what the deficit so-called is. So if you're not getting financials, how do you know what the deficit is?
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, like. Hold on. Go ahead, like.
Madam Trustee, it's unfortunate that you said that we were being prepped. It's unfortunate that we are still here because of something you guys could have got way before this meeting. But I get it. I get it. It's politics. It's election time.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to the police department, nobody up here has been prepped. These are things that are going on that you guys also have control over. But guess what? You get up here and you say, guess what? We don't get this, we don't get that. Or they're being prepped. Well, I'm nobody's robot. But the bottom line to the whole thing is one thing you'll see me out there is on the street. You want to see what I do? Strap on a vest. I'll put you in a squad with me, and you can see exactly what the Dalton Police Department does because we do a doggone good job. So don't you ever say that I was prepped.
May I be recognized?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Go ahead, Keith.
I just want to state it for the record that I'll be filing a FOIA request and I'll be sending it to Tammy Brown. So I just expect to get the FOIA back. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, just a couple of things. This is sad that we have to do this. Tangenique Miller just said that we got an American Express credit card, but of course we do not have the statements and it's not in our packet. So if you can please provide, could you please provide the American Express statement that you want us to do, to approve? I want you to approve because last time, since you keep saying back and forth what we're not doing, if you can just provide the information. We said in the meeting in January, you said you had an email. I have requested the email. I have not received the email. Then the mayor sits here and say for a whole year, Jason and the clerk jacked the bank account. They went in the bank and they took her off. There was a ordinance that was produced. They used that ordinance, but once again, I had to provide and go back with information that came directly from the bank. And the guy's name is Nathan Colvin, that stated that Tangenique Miller, Keith Freeman, and Janice Johnson was on the bank account and can see the information from Fifth Third Direct. Then y'all have Lacey get up here and say that the clerk and Jason House was on the bank account, and that's how the miss happened of the Reaper cards. This is about the bull crap stuff that y'all see here and go through because Janice Johnson is the one that issued the check. Y'all so big on throwing each other under the bus, y'all don't even know what y'all be saying. Janice is the one that issued. So Janice, you're telling me because somebody switched names on there, they stopped the ACH, they didn't stop the ACH on them Tahoes, they didn't stop the ACH on those electric bikes, they didn't stop the ACH on anything else that been provided, they didn't stop the ACH or credit card on them $17,000 worth of skates. They didn't stop the ACH or debit card for anything else. So you get here and sit here and say these things and you don't have a clue on what you're talking about. But then we're about to go downstairs and probably vote on $40,000 for a lawsuit that you could incur. You don't do that to us. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. And we should not have to come here and keep sitting listening to this crap. Then Tangenique just said the $19,000 that y'all about to approve is on the warrant list. Of course, that bill is from August. Who the hell want to see Tiffany picture all around town? 122 banners. Ain't nobody gonna approve that. And Trustee Brown, please tell them what those banners say. It ain't even about her picture. Please read off what the banners say. No, Trustee Brown is about to read off what they say. No, Trustee game. I'll see y'all in another month. Trustee Brown, tell me that you need to make.
I have
All right,
copies for
we moving
everybody.
on, guys. We're gonna move on. Let's continue with our board meeting.
Right, because she don't want the people to know she want us to pay $20,000 for banners that say first black female.
Today, I would like to call to order the regular meeting held at Village Hall. Today is April 1st, and the time is, what time you got? 7:22 p.m. Clerk Key, please call the roll.
Trustee Norwood,
Present.
Trustee Stan Brown,
Present.
Trustee Tammy Brown,
Present.
Trustee House,
Present.
Trustee Holmes is absent, Trustee Belcher.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, if everybody will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Next is the approval of our accounts payable warrant list. I motion that we approve the warrant lists, removing the following items. On page 5, Delgado Law Group, $48,001.15. Existing concrete, $14,123.03. 5-star, $122,325 even. John's Pro Trees, $155,000 even. K&M Ventures, $183,950 even. Lopez Lawn Maintenance, $10,050. Mazda Design, $65,700. Pekarsky and Sons, $32,360. Raoul and Sons, $181,950. And White Coat Pool Solutions, $34,788.58. A motion is to approve the AP warrant list, removing items listed. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, hearing the motion and second, what was one on here, I think that we wanted to, Mazda Design, somebody have that invoice, want to elaborate on what that one is?
I don't have it ready, but I'll tell you a little bit. The Moscow Designs was the 122 banners for $19,888, and also the $65,000 for the Christmas ornaments that still come on nightly. So those are those two invoices, and as of last week Friday, they still have not been paid. And we were told that the check has been sent out. I talked to the vendor Friday, no payment for the banners, nor payment for the Christmas ornaments. Thank you.
I'd just like to reiterate, if anybody watched the March meeting, when we had discussion about these items and the $65,700 came up. If you go to 1 hour and 35 minutes, our finance director said that the items had been paid in cash. And we're still waiting on the receipts. And if they had been paid in cash, why is this vendor still contacting us asking for payment? So when people go and say things, everything is recorded. And it goes back to our transparency and lack thereof, that we're not getting information that we requested. Because as soon as she said it, I instantly raised my eye when we start paying $65,000 in cash anyway. And then for this vendor to still contact us, emailing us saying that she hasn't been paid, really draws concern. Where's the money?
Thank you, trustees. Hearing no additional comment, I'm going to ask Clerk Key for a roll call, please. You have a comment?
Real quick, I have heard had some residents contact me over the last few days. I know one of the invoices in there was for the $17,000 for skates. This is part of the reason why we have to dig so deep into this, because once before we did vote on skates, and Trustee Belcher asked the administration where the skates were located so that everyone can have access, and she basically was told that it's none of her concern. So when we look into something like the ice skating rink, I want everyone to know that as trustees, it's not that I'm not in favor of ice skating rink. But when the residents say, well, how much is it? Or when is the operating hours? These are the things that are a concern for us. And this is what we mean when we talk about transparency. We need to have this information so that we can tell a resident, well, it's from this time. It's not fair that we spent $1.3 million that wasn't approved by the board on this ice skating rink, but the ice skating rink is only accessible when the administration want to use it for their private events. It's just not fair to the residents, especially when we're using taxpayers' money. So that's my stand on that. Thank you. Thank you, members. I know I just did that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Let's call the roll.
No.
Is Mike on? Oh, thank you, James. Good evening, everyone. Trustee Norwood,
Present.
Trustee Stan Brown,
Present.
Trustee Tammy Brown,
Present.
Trustee.
I just have a question in reference to some of the items. I actually contacted the village administrator today, and thank you so much, Keith Freeman, for responding back to me. But the Moscow designs that's on there for $65,000 was brought up before, and Tanjanique Miller has stated that it was paid for already. So I'm kind of confused because we still cannot get back in my viewpoint, but just trying to find out if she said on record it was paid for, why is it still coming back up on the warrant list?
I don't have that exact information for you right now, but I'll get it. If you send it to me in email, I'll respond to you.
Okay. I just feel that we go through this every month, and with everything going on, it comes to the part where we get to finances, and the finance people not even here to never answer the questions. The village administrator did read off some numbers earlier, but it would be great if we had it in writing. We've been asking for financial records since September, and here it is that it's June, and we still don't have it. We go to court about it. We're even getting sued by a TV station because somebody says FOIA.
Stick to the agenda.
I am talking about the agenda because the agenda was financial information that they requested, and you guys, FOIA, whoever the FOIA officer is, refused to give them the information. So that is the agenda because we're talking about money that we cannot continue to keep getting lawsuits because of people not doing their job. So it is directly in the discussion of what we're talking about. So as I was saying, I just find that that's very difficult that when we do ask questions, and I'm grateful for the response that was given today, but I'm strictly concerned about the $65,000 that Moscow Sounds wants, and the Tanjanique Miller stated that it had been paid for in cash. I'm done. You heard me.
All right. As always, people say whatever they want to hear, but my question is the White Cove pool. Why do you guys keep taking?
It's a shame when we make bills and we don't pay our bills. If you look at those beautiful signs down Sibley, we still owe $65,000, $65,700 as of today's date. These people are looking for their money. Their money. We can't continue to do reckless spending when we already owe so many vendors. It's sad that we constantly keep making bills on top of bills that we are not paying. The email is here. So again, when you say it's a lie, it's fake news, it's right here in black and white. I spoke to them Friday. They want their money. And who can blame them? But come down Sibley, as I told them, and you can see all your beautiful banners hung on Sibley. But today's date, they have not been paid. It's a shame that we cannot pay the vendors. And we sit here and say, it's a lie, it's a lie. It's no lie. It's the truth. We're not paying our bills. So let's stop making bills until we pay the bills that we have already made. Thank you.
Okay. So in the end, everybody made their little victory speech. Hey, great. But the truth is, you guys don't pay people because you pull them off the warrant list. The residents are not slow. They see what's going on. You saying pay the vendors, they did the work. But yet, y'all just took a ton of people off from getting paid. They did the work, right? Then pay them. Approve it. But y'all won't do it. But everybody give a speech about, hey, we're not paying people. That's because the board chooses not to pay certain people. You take certain people off. That's called targeting. And I get it because you guys want to control the narrative of everything, but you're the one creating all the chaos and all the misunderstanding. Because once again, I've stated before, if you really wanted answers, you would call. I always say call me, none of y'all call me. And you would come and sit down and talk about whatever you feel you don't like, don't understand. We're supposed to work together on what we're going to do next, not fight against somebody's vision because y'all don't have a vision. That's the sad part about it. I give you a vision, I give you what we're going to do next, but yet nobody wants to work together.
Mayor.
I'm done with it.
Okay, Mayor, can I ask, Mayor, I just have a question because you made that wonderful statement. I actually have two
I don't have
questions.
any
Okay,
more
if you say that we meet once a month, and every time, I've said this before, it don't never really go bad till we get to finance. Why is the finance person not here? Why is the person that cut the checks not here? Why isn't the CPA's office not here? That would solve a lot of things. Since you're talking about nobody calls you, nobody called Keith or whatever. You just said it out your mouth. We meet once a month. I mean, as much money as all these people, we just approved $43,000 for the CPA. The other person that's doing payroll stuff
make almost $90,000. They can't afford one meeting a month to come and give us an explanation. And then you steady saying, yes, you went and got the money. I done asked for, I don't know how many months. Where is it at? We waiting to see some type of receipt of a deposit, some type of something to say we got, well, we seen that we had it, but it hasn't hit the Village of Dalton. So when you sat there and did all of that, nobody wants to go back and forth, but you can never give an answer, a definite answer. Have we received $6.8 million? Okay, why is the finance person? Last month, I asked the same thing. Why the finance person not here? No answer. It's Monday again. The finance, what is Monday, her old days? Well, maybe we should change the meeting. I don't know. But it don't make no sense that we have to keep doing this. It makes no sense at all.
Okay. If I
All
could-
right.
I got one more comment.
Okay, after you, that's the end of discussion. We're gonna move on a vote so we can get through this agenda.
Just to follow up on Trustee Belcher's point, after last meeting, I did email the CPA and ask them to be present or in attendance. They responded saying that they were willing. They were actually here in the parking lot and were not allowed into the building. Thank you.
All right, is that it? All right, call the roll.
She be tricking us.